If you want to really make a difference, or you want to show something different, then you need to be very, very proficient, very competent in what are critical, essential aspects of your industry. And that's where you work hard and you put your efforts.
Okay, and were there any cultural barriers for you when you first started your business? Was there something in your attitude or mentality that you felt needed to be changed once you first started your business?
I would say yes. Coming from a culture where things there are many procedures for all kinds of things and very bureaucratic, I had to really switch gears and become more practical and more focused and more results oriented and less process oriented. And then a lot of people get hung up on, and I used to get hung up on how to do something more than into what is it that I want, what is the result that I'm trying to accomplish, what is the end result of whatever I did, more so than how is it that you get there, is do you actually get something done.
Okay, what do you think is the best thing about being an entrepreneur?
Creativity, never-ending creativity, and I'd say shaping up things that you believe are a step further from what you already had, and then it becomes a growth thing, a growth driven lifestyle. And then to me that's the great thing, is that there's no end to it. There's always a next level to go for.
And what do you think is the most important thing that you've learned about yourself during your entrepreneurial journey?
I'm hard-headed, very hard-headed, and it's very, very hard for me to take no for an answer if I believe that something needs to be done.
What has been the greatest triumph in entrepreneurship or life?
Looking at to me, it's looking at the bottom line results, and understanding that we got there to where we wanted to get. Is above and beyond, or specifically to answer your question, fulfillment comes from accomplishing things, and there's not one set concrete action that can provide that great fulfillment. It's a combination of different things, but that said, what do I feel very happy about doing in a successful fashion? First of all, was to complete my academic education, and I feel very, very happy I did it to today. I think I would recommend to anyone to pursue their academic growth with a passion. And to me, I'd say earning my graduate level degree has been a great success in my life. To me, it has been. And also earning my commission as a senior officer in the combat zone in Iraq was a great, as a personal source of fulfillment. And while doing all of this in the civilian world, so I guess another great fulfillment or source of fulfillment for me was to actually get graded as first level research writer about 2 months ago, after 2 years of working on it.
Yeah, great. And what do you think is the worst mistake you made in your journey?
Not knowing the industry that I'm trying to work with. That costs a lot of money, a lot of tears, a lot of sweat, a lot of wasted energy.
What do you think is the most innovative and successful marketing strategy you implement as an entrepreneur?
Go to the horse's mouth. Find out what is that, to me, the best way, the most successful thing is to find out from the customer what is their intent. What is it that they want? Not what you're trying to push down their throats, but what is it that they want. And then that's the strategy. The strategy is to find out from the customer directly what is it that they are intending to accomplish.
What advice would you give yourself if you could go back 20 years ago and meet yourself?
Start a lot earlier. You know, start selling more things when I'm going to school. Start as early as possible with your education. I think that's the most important.
And how does the academic success translate into workplace success in your experience?
It gives you a number of tools. It enables you to formulate more better developed and better thought out ideas that may be successful in the process of doing business. But it's not a guarantee. It's only an enabler. You still need to know how to make it happen in real life.
And what advice would you give to us students that are almost graduated and want to have our own business in the future?
Follow your heart. And with a passion.
Okay. Sounds great. Omar, thank you so much for the interview.
You're very welcome. Anytime.
Thank you for the insight.
You're
Thanks
welcome.
a lot.
Anytime.